In today's video, we are going to be cleaning my Massimo MB200 mini bike. Now, I installed this Go Powersports gas tank, which I'll leave in the description. And I added this phone mount and these reflectors. Oh, and I added a security system, so I'll link that in the description too, if you want to check it out. And I'll link down this header pipe that I added. So, I'm going to be using this super clean dissolves grease, super easy, super fast. Now you only want to leave it on there for about 5 minutes, then wash it off because it will eat your paint if you leave it on there longer. Then I'm going to be using these brushes right here. They're not wired brushes because the wire ones or the wire ones like these right here, these will scratch your paint and make it, not what you want. And I might use this for hard to get places, this little brush. So yeah, and I'm gonna be using this to wipe it off after I rinse it. These microfiber cloths from Harbor Freight. I'll leave a description. I'll link these in the description too, and I'll link the Super Clean if you want to buy it. So everything I'm using in this video, I'll link in the description. Oh, and I added this cup holder. You don't have to add that. I just thought it was cool. So yeah, this is what the alarm sounds like. Yeah, so let's get into it. We'll get back right with you when I get in closer so we can clean this. So we're going to be spraying my bike down, the tires, everything, and then once we get it sprayed down, we're going to scrape it with the brush. I'm not try not to get this security system wet, even though it's waterproof. But I'm just gonna try not to. So I'm gonna spray everything down on the camera. I'll do it in fast or time lapse. So we'll get right back with you. We're going to be using this not wire brush, but this soft brush and scraping all this. So I'll show you. So we're gonna be going like this, and all this right here on the foot peg, all this like whatchamacallit, what's the word? All this grease, yeah, is what we're scraping off. We're getting all that off the block of the engine and off the head of it. We're just gonna be, I don't even know if we'll need that super clean stuff because it's getting it right off this brush. We're just cleaning it because I'm gonna rebuild this engine. So we're just getting like all the nasty, stuff off that you don't necessarily want on your engine. So we'll put it in time lapse, and I'll clean this and show you some of the aftermath. Now you can use a pressure washer and clean this thing, but all I have right now, I have a pressure washer, but I wanted to show you guys that you can do this at home with just your hose, some microfiber cloths, some brushes, and you only use this super clean if your engine needs it. Like mine didn't, because the brushes did just fine. But now you're going to take your microfiber cloth and you're just going to wipe all this down, make it really nice and clean, because you want this thing to dry. Now ultimately the best way to dry this is to ride it. But this ultimately is going to get this thing looking spiffy, and you want this thing looking steezy because, hey, you're riding it out on the track, you need it to look nice. Now, your pull cable, you're going to want to pull it a couple times like that to get the water kind of out of your engine, because you don't want all this nastiness. So this is kind of how you're going to do it. Now I'm going to show you some. I'm going to zoom you in on a spot that I left on purpose to clean with you, so you can kind of see how it actually physically works. And then I'll get the hose back out and we'll finish cleaning it. But I'm going to, here in a second, bring you in and show you, because what a little time and what a little elbow grease can do. Now we'll get back right with you. So you guys can see that this right here is really oily. Like, that's just straight oil. It's just straight oil from your engine. Now, because the oil plug where you fill it, the oil fill is right here, and you want this thing to be pretty clean. Now, it's not going to be this right here. There's a lot of oil, and this is where the oil release is too, where you drain oil. So it's always going to be dirty right here. And I'm going to have the engine here in a couple of weeks or so. I'm going to have the engine off this bike. I'm going to take it off and clean this, and I disconnect all the wires and stuff, and I'm going to rebuild this engine. So you can go to my channel and check that out once I get it done. But I'm going to be adding cool features to this, so you can check that out too. But we're just going to see how it's just getting it off right there, and then I'll get the hose, we'll rinse this off, and I'll get back right with you. So you can see how much cleaner it is just from a little bit of elbow grease. So now I'll get back right with you, and I'll show you me cleaning it. So now we're taking this and we're just drying off. We're just drying it off the places that we've washed. And the best thing you want to do is leave this sit out here for a couple hours after you're done washing it and let it air dry, which is what I'm going to do. But this personal preference, it's how you take care of your bike. This is general cleaning. I've seen guys, they don't ever clean their bike, and whenever they go to clean it, there's so much gunk, and their bike looks like a total new bike, which is what mine looks like, getting all spiffy and clean. Now, I got a carburetor to put on this and all this other stuff. That's going to be in the next video. You'll see with this thing. I'm hoping to have a lot more content because I have a GoPro now. And I got a helmet mount. I'm hoping to have a ton more content to do with mini bikes. So if you like mini bike content, like and subscribe. And hopefully you will like this, because mini bikes are cheap and you can get so many parts from Powersports and make this thing go 60 miles an hour, which is what my plan is, and I'm going to make it street legal. So if you're wanting to come be along with the ride, like and subscribe, and I make mini bike content for you guys. Hoping you like it. I'll get a new microfiber cloth, guys, because your tank is a pivotal part. Your tank is what everybody looks at and sees, and the tank is what you don't want scratched. So you want to have it start with a fresh new cloth that doesn't have any grease, wiping it on your tank. So yeah, I'm gonna start this thing up for you guys, and you can see what it sounds like and what it's like all clean like this. So I'll start it up for you real fast. So you're gonna come over here. You can't see it, but you want to turn the choke on. First, you want to turn your gas on. You want to go like this. Make sure your things you go. That's what it sounds like running. It's pretty nice when it runs. So yeah, I'll get back right with you and tell me my thoughts. So guys, I'm gonna tell you what I used, what I think works the best, and I'll leave links in the description to all the products, like I said. So this is, I don't know. Now Ross's, they make some core built tools. I don't know if the line is going out or if they still make them. Let me know if you know any insiders. But you can get this whole set of, I'll bring you in close, this whole set of brushes right here. I paid, I think, less than $10 for this thing. And now it's really nice set of brushes. The Super Clean product. You can get this at Lowe's, I believe Harbor Freight, and Atwoods, and other places sell this. It's kind of pricey, but dude, you just spray it on, let it sit for 5 minutes, then spray it, and then take a brush and brush it where all you sprayed, and then spray it off with the hose. You don't want to leave it longer than 5 minutes, or it'll eat your paint. Now, so that stuff's really good. I didn't need it because mine wasn't that bad, but if yours is that bad, you may need it. Don't use this as a bit. If you use this, you will scratch your paint and you will chip your paint. Do not use the wire brushes. Do not use wire brushes. Use what I used, the soft bristle brush right here. And then another thing that's really good is these microfiber cloths. You can pick them up real cheap on sale at Harbor Freight for like $1. So that's something you need. These brushes you might use, you might feel that they're easier to use and easier to get more leverage. But I don't think for what I use, they're not that good for that. But see, what you want to do is see how dirty this cloth is right here? You don't want to use this. You don't want to take this dirty side and start drying off your bike. You want to take a fresh, new, clean one like I did to do the tank. Yeah. So I'm going to show you in another video how to paint your exhaust, how to paint it. And because mine rusted, because I let it sit outside for a while, and I'm going to show you mini bike tips and tricks. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.